Welcome back, my friends. This is, I believe, the 6th installment in our coverage of the Secret World beta event of May 2012. The first one where we are allowed to film. And in the last episode, I was going mad because I couldn't find the old man Tom, which was my quest at that time. Just running around here, clicking that guy over there because it looked to me like this part up here on the map was indicating that this was where it would be, but it was in fact this corpse under the bushes here. So if you're on the same quest, now you know that's who he is, and we can now send the report that we have completed the quest. It's done. We got 20,000 XP and some sequins and Pax Romanas, and that's it. And we are now on tier 2 of what I can only presume to be... Well, I'm not sure. I think that was a random quest I took up. My questing system is a bit strange here. It says just locate a bunch of survivors. Doesn't tell me where those are. From now on, I might not film everything. I might skip ahead a little bit until we find something new and interesting, because we've seen a few things now. We've seen a few basics, but there's also a whole lot of things we haven't seen, and I would like to at least cover a few of those. I don't want to spoil the whole first couple of days of playing for you guys if you're planning on buying this game, so I'm going to skip a few of the details. But also I want to jump ahead a bit and see if we can find more mechanics and those kind of things. So I'll see you in a bit. I found I was wondering, you know, the details here on the quests aren't really that detailed. But under the main menu there's a mission journal, the J. You can have a bit of a look at the menus as we're on it. It says it has a bit more descriptions of the quests, which I'm not going to read out loud. I'm going to check those out later, but there seems to be more detail there. And it also tells you how hard the quest is. I noticed that over here before when I talked to this fella here, and I could click, for instance, this here, and it tells me that this is a very hard quest. It tells me how much XP it gives. It does tell me that this is tier 1, like the first part of the quest, as you can see over here. I'm on tier 2 out of 18 parts on that quest. There's another one here, which is also very hard, but rewards only a fraction of the XP. So, don't know. But the journal is J. It tells us a bit more information. I will check out that. And I can set current mission, and it looks like I'm supposed to be able to click finished missions. Ah. What is this? There's a counter on that one. But I'm pretty sure I completed that one. Or maybe not. Either way, oh, it does say completed though. Yeah, it's on the completed one. Then you have paused missions. Hammer. What? Why is it paused? Ah, strange. I don't know why that is paused. That is all the way from the tutorial on weapons a couple of episodes ago. But yeah, so that's the missions. And other things we have here on the main menu would be, let's see, character sheet, ability wheel, Character skills, yeah, we know those. We only have none because I spent it on the wrong one here before. So we know what those are. And inventory, mission journal, PvP. I'll check that one out in a second. Help, achievement and lore. Assembly. Ah, so we have some kind of crafting here. This is interesting. Not sure if I need to like finish some. If I'm still in some kind of a tutorial-ish phase of the game, I don't know. It's long in that case, but it could be. Maybe it takes me through crafting at one point. Then there's petition, a store, an item store, I guess, where you can buy. What I've noticed you can buy is like extra character slots and those kind of things. Settings and exit. Okay. Just gonna have a quick look at assembly. Assemble crafting parts by laying them out in the correct pattern. Tool. If I have a tool and an item. What I did notice before. Where's my character screen again? Let's see. Is that it told me on one of these items I picked up that I could use it to strengthen another item. Let's see if we can just figure that out as we go. Assembly material used to add physical protection to items. Let's say I can use that one in here. Oh, like a Minecraft size crafting window and more. But I cannot assemble that. Base metal. Oh, this is the result down there. Maybe I cannot add it to existing items. Oh well. I'm sure we will figure that out later. Otherwise, that's a mystery for you guys to solve. Feel free to inform me in the comments of this video if you know, by the way, so that we can test it in the next one. And then we have PvP. Can I join PvP? Click that one. I can't sign in. Probably because there's only one faction in this beta, so I would guess that you can't do PvP at the moment. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I'll go get some more skill points so we can test some more abilities. So I came across this guy here, and he has a flag on him, and it's orange. It might be a part of a quest that I don't have, or it might be that there's some kind of event. Or, as it looks like, he's a kind of a boss. Because he was kind of rough. Maybe it's like a team thing. Yeah, I think I gotta bail. Alright. Ah! Run! Use blood shield. Damn. Another zombie. I'm sort of heading back to town here because I think I'm in an area I'm not supposed to be in. I think it's a bit too hard for me here. Help! Hilfen! Alright, there he goes. Let's see what else we can find out. And I just discovered something else while I was fighting this bunch here. There is collision in this game. Because they just blocked me in. Look, I can't go through them almost now here. So there's collision in it. I'm not sure if there's collisions on other player, but this is something that is not very common in MMOs. It's pretty interesting. Ooh, green loot. Usually don't get that. Let's see, what did we get there? Hard to say. Energy drink, and Some ruins and base metals and a temporary buff. Don't know. Moving on. So you can zoom in on the map a bit as well. That makes it easier because there was quite a few of these notifications on the map here. It doesn't tell me that, it doesn't look like it's a quest per se. Deputy this and that. Vendor. Let's go find a vendor after we get rid of this guy. Okay. Vendor. Here we have them up here. I've zoomed in maximum here too as well now. The vendor is... is it this guy? Yeah. Consumable toolkit. What's that there? Used to assemble consumables. Ah, okay, so that's where you put the... Maybe I need a toolkit for whatever it is that I'm trying to craft. When I try to craft things. There I know, I'll go talk to a bunch of guys here. Okay, I decided to swap quests to the one with finding all the pages from before. This is because it has trackers, but whoa, zombies. Oh, they must have been training on someone. Can I go through here? Smash it maybe? Nope. And we got zombies. I'm not understanding completely the color coding on their names. I don't think it... I thought the red ones was the most dangerous ones before, but it would seem that it just means aggressive. And the orange maybe slightly less aggressive? I don't know. Let's see if we can find something here in this town. Oh, like... oh. Because you get so much more XP from completing quests than you do from just fighting random stuff. There should be a page, a missing page in here somewhere. The ravens... The ravens what? Knock? Is it down here or something? Ah.
I knew you would come.
You did? There's so many quests.
You might have heard some rumors.
No, I don't want.
About me. Bye.
Bye. Isn't there a page here somewhere? Yeah, you get these two things, or these things as well. So in the general area here is not necessarily... Yeah, this pointer here just means in this, within the circle somewhere. And then there's a resurrection point. Mission goal, okay. I'm not going to pick up any more quests at the moment, because I think that you can generally find all the quests later on by just having a look at the map and see where all of these points of interest, or what should we call them, is, and then you have the resurrection points or the circles. So whenever I run out of quests, I'll just go to some of these. Don't know if they're all visible to begin with or not, but many games as of late has quite simplified missions, in the sense that they will point you on the meter more or less to where you find whatever it is that the quest is asking for. Not so much here. In some sense, yeah, you have that circle telling you, but it's not an exact measure. And I kind of like that. I kind of gives it a little bit extra, I think. You have to search for it, and here it is. Otherwise it was just, you know, While I don't really enjoy pick up stuff quests, I'd rather have them like this, give it a little bit more, you know, involve the brain slightly than just follow arrows around on the map. So now we'll go up there. Alright, I'm now missing 2 pages and there's these quests everywhere here. Let's just see if these quests here is something nearby or not. Is it? Examine the phone. Alright, which phone? Do I have a phone in my inventory or something maybe? I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory that I auto-looted. I have a better blood magic something as well. But no phone. Okay, so it's not while I there's a freeze. Oh, there we go. You know, I might retract a little bit of what I said here just a couple of minutes ago about having to use your brain a little bit, because I don't really have that much of a brain to spare, and I don't quite understand where to find these things always. But this one only says to examine a phone, and in your hand there. Wasn't so easy to see, but okay, I understand now. Oh, they're little tiny, these things. Remember, use the control pad or pod to upload the surveillance to me. I've hidden it beneath a loose stone in front of the church. Hawthorne won't suspect we are watching him. Or why? Oh, and the code for the keypad? It's the number of the first song he wanted to sing on the Sunday before it all went to hell. Riddles. Let's do another quest. Yeah. That's old school. I'm not going to diss it, because I sort of like that they are trying it out. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it yet, though. Could be could be too much thinking as well. You have to find like the middle ground of it. Now, and as well, these papers I'm looking for around here is not that easy to find either. There we go. There it is. If you get close enough, they usually turn pink. And lastly, I just want to see how much XP we get from this. I'm not going to take you through point for point these pickup quests after this. Just want to give you a look at what it is. And finally, there's a little bit of sunlight here. I enjoy that. It's a little dark here usually for my taste. Let's have a look down here on the shore. Zombies! Okay, just gonna stand and take it now. Just need to have them in front of me, more or less. Don't think I gain much by running around. There. And while, you know, it looks like I can pick up one thing here, but if you pay attention down here when I auto-loot now with V, yeah, it also says I got 310 coins of some kind. Let's see if we can find the last paper. Didn't find the paper yet, but I did find a ladder. So let's see, how does the mechanics work? Do I have to double click it? Oh, okay. To double click it. Could actually be that the paper is located on the rooftop somewhere. Never know. There's something up here. What is this? The Lady Margaret. What? Lore. It seemed to have gained me an AP. Sweet. Sweet indeed. I can now get Street Fighter. Is it a passive? Whenever you apply impaired, you gain a beneficial effect that increases all damage dealt by 8% for 4 seconds. Alright, and what do I have left on the magic side of things? Is there anything else I want there? Under here, I mean? Rapid shield. Oh, that was the passive. Increases the heal. Oh, yeah. And what is this? Angelic Aegis. No, I don't think so. To be honest, if I were to go tanky again, I probably wouldn't have chosen the blood part. I would have chosen that other one, the chaos or whatever it was, because I think that's more defensive. This one only had the shield and one passive for the shield. The other stuff seems to be more warlocky or necromancer-ish. But melee, on the other hand, I can get some more skills there. I'll get the Street Fighter passive for now, and then next one I can get Stonewalled. Which gives me a major block chance effect. Sweet. Stonewall and then Stone Cold after. Oh, this one requires 2 AP. Interesting. But anyways, so I have passive now. So there's this hidden bonuses laying around as well. And I can't go up here, it seems. Who? I'll go search for the paper again. Stupid paper. Yay, found it. That should be the last one. Read the medical report. I have to go back to where I came from? Alright, see you there. It's all nice and stuff out here now. It's bright and day. It's much better. Except there is some like evil tornadoes over there, but other than that, pretty good. Alright, nearly there. Let's see what this quest holds for us. And we gotta freeze again. Come on. Oh, there we go. I had a few of those. I even had one where the game stopped responding for a little bit, but it came back though. It didn't crash completely. Complete the report. Not interested. Did I get anything? Send the report. To that guy, probably. Some XP and stuff. Not so much. Alright. So there are, like, all these things are different kinds of quests. These red ones here are well, I'm not really sure how to classify them, because I just did one that wasn't red and was about picking up stuff. While this, I don't know, like, if you look at this, for instance, the Trespassers one, it's on a cooldown now, so I can repeat it. That's what the numbers I saw before were, but I think there's also some timed quest. Tier 1 of this asks me to check in a phone book where I can find stores, which then might have some supplies I need. And yeah, no, this is the computer terminal, it's not the phone book. Although, is this also the terminal? Yeah. Or can I, like, I doubt it, but let's see if we can help for a list of available commands. I did type help, didn't I? Okay. Suspect database, okay. There's a few cool systems in here,
Don't make
cool
me have to file
systems,
another missing person
systems
report,
within
okay?
the system, so to say, that you don't usually see in games. So they put some effort into it, no doubt. Phone book must be over here. Ah, there we go. A little different than what you usually see these days, quest-wise. The Call of the Wind. Don't tell me I have to like note down the addresses myself or something and find it. It's on Main Street, also on Main Street. It's on Belmont Avenue and Main Street. So there's three of them on Main Street, and then one. There's a gas station, Belmont Avenue. Creed Bros, Flag's Pharmacy, and the Call of the Wild. Ah, okay, thank God. The mission updated itself. So I'm going to Susie's Diner down there. I thought I could zoom with the mouse wheel. Arkham Avenue. Isn't Arkham Asylum is a board game I played with my friends sometimes. Ah, back there again. I'm skipping ahead a bit now every now and then because I originally wanted to get out of this zone and like see some different landscape and stuff in this episode, but I don't think that's going to happen because it seems there's a lot to do here. So we're going to complete this quest as well. Let's see what happens then, see if we can... Oh! Susie's Diner waitstaff, she was not very nice. I need some new skills. So how does the combat feel? Is a question. Not too bad. Not too interesting either. No. I'm guessing I have to pick these things up. Although I can't really. There we go. Need 3 preserved foods. What I would like to have tested is group combat, because that's a big part of MMOs. There we go. Yeah. In some of my latest betas, I haven't really got to test the group part of it very well. Of course, that is the case with most MMOs because you really have to get to the end game before you see what it's really like. But it would be nice if they introduced some kind of group things in the very beginning as well. Not raids per se, but you know, just something to give a taste of what it would be. If there's roles in combat and whatnot, so I hope we come across that as well. If there is an aggro system, I don't know. Many questions, and these are important for whether you keep playing the game or not. It's always interesting to discover things, but for replayability or even, well, to subscribe to a game for a longer period of time, you have to have those things. At least I do. Right, now where? I got an AP again, and I didn't level. But I'm not going to say, I'm not going to be angry about that. So the way I understand it with his AP points and the skills you get, because I will be maxing out this pretty fast, but I can have many, and then I can change them on my hotbar whenever I want to. So even though I own a lot of skills, I can't use them all at the same time. This is more or less the same system I've seen in some other games lately as well, as opposed to the, you know, the classic World of Warcraft type where you have 40, 50 skills on your screen at a time. So this is a bit more simplified like that. You have to adjust them for the situation. So now I get stone-walled. No, I don't. I need one more AP first. Ah, okay. It's a shame. Oh. Seem like They can handle it. They can handle it. In here we go. Ooh. Ah, now I got one on me. Let's see if I can handle it as well as that other person did. Ooh, get out of that. I thought those guys were on my team. Or, no, that wasn't those guys. That was the glowy world transportation service golem things. Not the same thing. Maybe I just picked this up. Do I get anything from him? No. At least get some crafting parts, I thought. Well, that seems to be what I needed from there. Now... in here? Doorknob? The pharmacy? Locked and barred from the inside. There are many quest types here that you don't see in MMOs. I have to say as much. I'm just gonna put my money on that updates itself. I don't have to do anything. Yeah, so now the quest changed. Now I have to go to the fire station for the first aid stuff instead of to the pharmacy, for instance. And there's some mechanics in the questing here that is very different from what you usually see. They're more... I can't really say dynamic, but many different types of questing. From what very little we've seen in this episode though. But this is... I'll just name this the questing mechanics episode, even though I'm not explaining anything, but we're discovering a couple of things. You know what I mean? Because I don't understand it any better than you do. There's a fireman. Oh, there was a zombie fireman. I thought he was fighting someone evil. Yeah, so it seems I can tank pretty good actually. It seems like even though I had that mage behind me there, I still kept the aggro. Oh, we need more first aid kits. And we have more firemen. Not sure how it works again with if there's like kill stealing or whatever, but since it's the beta, I mean, how pissed can you really get if someone steals a kill from you? So I'm just going to hit everything for now until I understand how it works. Here's one. So they were easy to see, the things that I need to pick up from very dark places. And its circle says back here, but I saw a stairs over here. Thought maybe there's something upstairs in the same area. And there is, and they are called zombies. But here's also the kit that I need. Yep. We got it, and we're going to... Woo! Yeah, because it doesn't seem to take a lot of fall damage here. So now we can run back, dragging along a lot of firemen. So if we run across a fire now, we should be good. Let's find some more mobs. It should attract more of them. Alright. Cool. Yeah, so as we're nearing the end of this episode, it's not quite over yet, but it probably will be at the end of this quest. I'm enjoying it more and more, and I have to say, before starting to playing this game, I had my doubts. I really did, because, as I also mentioned, I have some experiences with Funcom in the past, mainly a little bit bad connection with their community, or very bad, or non-existent actually from my experience. That is one thing. Another thing is that in the past they have tended to release things with game-breaking bugs that they fix like 2 years after the release, so that by the time they fix it, no one is playing the game anymore. And third, they, well, that's just something else, but they have a reputation for not, you know, treating their employees very well. So there's a few things there. But I was hoping that they had learned from their mistakes, and while I can't confirm that they have or have not yet, because it's impossible for me to say just based on what we've played so far, they have at least introduced many, I would say, many original concepts with this game. Absolutely. Place the supplies in the storeroom of the sheriff's office. Okay, that's in here. And then send the report. Hopefully I get an AP. No, I don't. Get a lot of items. I'm finding it a little bit hard to. They are so small and similar, these different things here, so it's hard to really say whether they are a good upgrade or not. But yes, we got an AP and an SP. Sweet. Okay, the SP first. That's a good. So we're going to put it in hammer, so I can take more damage. Hammer, survivability. Thick skin. Thick skin gives blocking an attack further reduces damage dealt to you by 4%. And we are, so there's a lot of different skills here. It's really something to sink your teeth into this game. That much I can give them already. Many new things. Now as for anima points, we wanted to try out Stonewalled, the major block chance effect, which increases your block chance by 40% for 6 seconds. And I already have, you know, I just took some extra blocking stuff there. And by that, Stonewalled. Now let's see. Let's go find a pack of zombies. And that'll be the end of the episode. A fight with some zombies here now. Let's just find some first. That's just one. That's not so interesting. I need more. Need more zombies. Here's one. Here's a pack. And for how long was it? How long did it last? 6 seconds. So let's aggro these. Okay, I'll have to wait till this thing runs out. Now, Stonewalled. Ah! And I'm blocked in here. But I'm not taking a whole lot of damage. Alright, coolness. It's a bit of a long cooldown on it, but it's a tanking tool. So the two-handed hammer guy is the tank, or at least one of the tanks. I guess the katana guy is as well, the swords. Maybe we can pick up some new hammers in the next episode. That would be cool to see if they... You know, because this hammer, while it's a hammer, it's, you know... You'll get bored of just running around with a standard hammer, so maybe we get like some awesome warlord hammer, or... Yeah, probably not, but something, and see how different they look from each other. That's one of the things I'm interested in now. So, with that, we're going to call it an episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this series. There will be at least one more episode. I have no track of what's going to be going on in the future, so yeah. Thanks for watching. See you around. Bye bye.